What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm your boy Narik, and in this video we are going to be reviewing The Last Wish. Now, I didn't read the book, so I listened to the audio book, so of course it's going to be an audio book review, which I count those as book reviews. And for those who don't know, The Last Wish is chronologically the first book in the Witcher series and is featured as an anthology of sorts, while also maintaining a central storyline that takes place before the game. So there's a bit more backstory, a bit more world building for those who haven't played the Witcher series, which I haven't really played it. So I think this is a really good introduction to the character of Geralt of Rivia and the Witcher series as a whole. And it was written by Andrzej Sapkowski, some Polish guy. And since I listened to the audio book, I have to grade it also on Peter Kinney's delivery as the narrator. Now, how does The Last Wish rate as a book overall? One of the best books I have ever read in my freaking life. How entertaining it was, how engaging it was, how well written it was, how well the dialogue was established, the world building, the characterization, the themes that were just in this book. There were just so many good things going for this audio book. I have to say, not only just Sapkowski did a great job writing this book, but also Peter Kinney definitely deserves 2 thumbs up for his narration. He was concise. He had a great pace to him. He did a fantastic job characterizing the characters with their dialogue. The dude was just epic in terms of the production value as well as the quality. I really appreciated his reading in this. He did a fantastic job, and I can't wait to listen to more of his readings if he's done some. But Mr. Kinney, you deserve 2 damn thumbs up. First, let's go ahead and just get into this. Now, The Last Wish basically follows Geralt of Rivia as he's dealing with some issue in one major storyline, but kind of going back into these flashbacks of side stories and side adventures that he's done previously. So you get a bit of back and forth, present and past, which I don't mind, especially when it comes to anthologies, because it gives us a better way of learning about our character, especially the different adventures that he's been through, without making all these adventures just feel just completely all over the place. So I think that they did a fantastic job as far as that. The adventures actually were very standalone-ish, but they felt a part of that world, a part of his story. And I have to say, each one of the stories I really enjoyed. They had great stories, they had great plots, they had interesting worlds within the story. The characters were fucking awesome. The different people he had to engage with, how they viewed Witchers, just his role, how he thought about certain things, where it counted to himself, as well as the monsters, as well as these different characters, how these different characters bring out different aspects to his character. 2 of the most memorable characters, of course, is Dandelion, who is Geralt's friend. And he was funny. He was definitely one of those guys that are complete opposite of you, but also y'all managed to have this certain respect for each other and you care about each other. And I love that camaraderie between these 2 characters. And also there's Yennefer, who is Geralt's love interest. And even though we don't get a lot of her, we do specifically get her in the last story, in the last bit of the book. She's definitely one of those characters that I feel is quite impactful, but definitely wasn't in the book enough. So I'm definitely keeping my eye on this series because I want to read more of these, because this was just a fantastic book all around. It managed to be very deep. There's humor in it, there's drama in it, there's action in it. Geralt has become undeniably one of my favorite book characters in literature. He's a very interesting guy. Yes, he's pretty straightforward. Yes, he is just this overly bubbly guy. He's pretty serious. He kind of reminds me of Sasuke or Vegeta. He's one of those types of characters, but he has a lot of depth to his character. He kills monsters and stuff, but that's his business, is to kill monsters. It's not really personal for him. Some of the monsters that he encounters in the books bring out interesting aspects of his characters. Sexualization is in the book, profanity here and there, but it isn't really bad. I enjoyed the setting. I enjoyed the writing. I loved how complex it is, but also it has a meaning to the complexity. The world building itself is very interesting. It does have this medievalish fantasy feel to it. It feels like everything just meshes so well within this world. The monsters have their strengths and their weaknesses. They're very interesting. Some of them are different takes on monsters that we've seen, such as like vampires. There's this guy that's, I think, like a werewolf in the book. Where the description goes on, it does feel more like a werewolf, but he was actually a really interesting character, and I really enjoyed the dialogue him and Geralt had with each other. But having said this, I'm definitely looking forward to just reading or listening to the rest of the series, and definitely playing the games, because unfortunately I got all the damn games, just ain't played them yet. This book definitely blew my mind. I really enjoyed Geralt as a character. Definitely one of my favorite books of all time. Definitely one of my favorite characters of all time, and I definitely want to see where the character goes, how he develops, and the more of the series. My expectations are like up here with this damn book. I can definitely say without a doubt that The Last Wish definitely gets a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it as a book, an audio book. I enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the setting. I enjoyed the monsters. I enjoyed supporting characters. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed every aspect of this book, and I think it's fucking fantastic. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know, have you read The Last Wish? What did you think about it? Also, have you played any games? Which one is your favorite? And also, what do you think of Geralt as a character? I think it's fucking amazing, and I can't wait to see not only how the games turn out, but the books as well as the television series with Henry Cavill taking up the role of Geralt. So be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on this channel. We'll definitely catch you guys later.